Hey everyone, it's me Gavin Vengeance and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new NIKKE DLC trailer for Stellar Blade, which releases June 11th, also on PC as well, something to take note of. I do have a lot to say about that because I know that there's been a lot of different talks about Stellar Blade being released on PC and a lot of other things that go along with that, which we will touch on after the reaction to this trailer. But I'm very excited to check this out as your resident Stellar Blade and Goddess of Victory NIKKE fan over here, right? The channel that you guys come to for all the reactions, all the news whenever it comes to both of these fantastic shift-up properties, games that I really love and enjoy on a day-to-day basis. But again, if you guys are new here to the channel, I would highly encourage you to please give the video a thumbs up and then also consider subscribing to the channel for more Stellar Blade content as well as Goddess of Victory NIKKE content and all that stuff going forward. Again, very, very excited to check this out. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Here it is right here. Very short trailer, 1 minute, 47 seconds. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully there's lots of stuff to be seen. Very, very anxious. What do we have? Dude, Eve looks so freaking sick, man. All the different, like, whoa, holy crap, okay, so we've actually got a NIKKE mode in Stellar Blade. What the hell, dude? This looks freaking sick! Adam and Lily cheering her on, right? Good lord, Volt. And I'm loving the fact that they actually have the NIKKE music in the background. We got Anise, it looked like Rappy, and then Alice. Lots of stuff going on here. Scarlet. This was rumored, right? People were saying that there was going to be a boss battle against Scarlet, which is insane. And of course, she looks incredible. Dude! This fight is going to be tough. There's no way around it. You think Raven was hard? Wait for Scarlet. This is going to be a rough battle.
Witness true power.
Dude, I love this. Oh! Oh, it's so freaking epic. Holy shit, dude. Oh, man. What else do we have? There's a tease. Doro? Oh, that is perfect. The fact that they're literally adding the Doro meme into it, right? That is a straight shout out to the community, and I love it. I am all here for it. Again, tons of different like pre-order rewards and everything that we see. I'm going back. I am playing this back in slow-mo, okay? Dude, that looks absolutely incredible. Dude, so stoked. So freaking stoked. Holy shit. Rappy, Neon. We've seen Dorothy there as well, right? Looked like Modernia's outfit, and Alice, of course. But Eve, battling the Raptures, doing the entire like NIKKE moving our mode here, right? We've got fire, aim, crosshairs. I know a lot of other people are trying to replicate this when it comes to other gacha games and everything, but I mean, if Shift Up can do it so damn well in NIKKE, obviously they're going to be able to do an even better job for Stellar Blade. This collaboration, dude. Oh, I love the fact that she's literally just shooting at all these Natiba, but it's very reminiscent again of Raptures to me, right? That's just the vibes I'm getting from it, okay? It looks like there's a lot of different like enemy types as well here in this mode, which I'm loving. Being able to target the weak spots, you still get the same reticles, the weakness indicators, the targets that we see in NIKKE as well. Dude, it looks so damn good. Adam with the shades. And Lily, of course, like I said, cheering us on here on the side. Man, I am super excited for this. It looks like there's a lot going on here too, right? We've got Q over on the side. I wonder, are we going to be able to like heal in the middle of combat? Is that what that is? Because there's different like other things over here as well, like skills, I'm guessing, right? So you can have burst animations and burst abilities and different skills and everything that you can activate during NIKKE if you guys are unfamiliar with it. So I'm guessing that's what that is. I believe this was also talked about where Volt was going to be a shopkeeper or something within the game that we could buy the NIKKE outfits. Right, that's who we're going to be purchasing them off of. Anise, we got Rappy, Alice with the bunny, or Rabbity, of course, right? Scarlet making her appearance. So it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a run-in with her before we actually get into the boss battle, right? So a little initial introduction, I guess. Maybe Scarlet's lost her way up on the surface and she's found herself into the world of Stellar Blade. I love the shot of just Eve coming through the bamboo here as well, right? And it's Scarlet up here chilling out, probably having a little sip of sake, more than likely, if we know Scarlet at all. But this battle, there's so many crazy animations, and it makes sense because Scarlet is probably one of the most badass units still to date in Goddess of Victory NIKKE. All-time favorite, definitely one of my top tier characters that I still use every single day. Incredible, useful unit in that game. So again, I know that this is going to be a difficult fight. And I will say that this is definitely going to be up there amongst the likes of Raven. In my opinion, I can already tell just from what we're seeing in this trailer, but she looks absolutely incredible, and I am super happy that we also, it seems to be the same voice actress for Scarlet, right? I believe it's Ratana. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but I believe that's who the voice actress is. Dude, freaking sick. Holy shit, dude. It looks so good. I can't wait to unlock all of this in game and then get all of the different like outfits and everything. And then of course, like I said, Doro here is just freaking cool. But anyways, that's gonna be enough for the trailer, right? I'll get back to chatting and yapping to you guys because I know that there's a lot of like unease and everything going into the PC release. Obviously, this trailer was on PlayStation's official page for YouTube. PlayStation 5, this is just going to be DLC. I'm guessing it's going to have to be purchased, more than likely. I'd say that's probably here in one of the little snippets. I don't know if it's free. If it's free, then awesome. If it's not free, then maybe I should have paid more attention. It says available on PS5 and PC. Purchase end game progression required to unlock. So it does seem like it's going to be a purchasable DLC, which again coincides with Nier Automata as well, right? So again, if you are buying this on PC, you do have the complete edition, which will give you access to all of the DLC as well within the game. And if you're buying it on PS5, I'm sure there's going to be a DLC pack that you can get both of these DLCs as well, right? Just in case you haven't gotten the Nier Automata one beforehand. If not, then of course the NIKKE Goddess of Victory or Goddess of Victory NIKKE one will also be available. But again, I know there's a lot of unrest because a lot of people were complaining about like the PC release having like de novo and stuff like that. And pardon my ignorance for it because like I don't really pay much attention to things like de novo or like DRM or anything whenever it comes to like PC releases of games and everything. But I know people were saying that, you know, it could potentially impact performance and stuff like that for the game as well. And there's a lot of like, you know, downsides to having de novo and everything implemented. I know that the team talked about like trying to address it and everything, and then it also being like banned in over like 120 something countries, I believe, as well worldwide, just because it has something to do with like PSN connectivity or whatever, where Sony is the one that is responsible for, you know, publishing this on other platforms. I'm guessing that's probably something that plays alongside that, and probably the reasoning why that is why it is. But in terms of like de novo and everything like that, I usually don't really let that affect my decision to purchase it. I'm still going to pick it up on PC. And I know that a lot of people may disagree with that, and maybe if you're, you know, a little bit weary of that fact, then it may be a deterrent for you and why you wouldn't want to pick up the game on PC. But if you guys are wanting to see what the game looks like on PC and everything, I will have a video up over here as well. I do plan on recording like a super ultra wide video just because I want to have that on the channel to go along with the other super ultra wide videos that I have for the other games that I play. But I really want to see what this game looks like in 32:9 aspect ratio, which is why I'm definitely picking this up. But at the same time, I know, you know, my reasonings behind my PC purchases and your own PC purchases are going to differ. And at the same time, if you guys are like nervous about having to have like PSN connectivity and stuff like that, as far as I'm aware, it's only related to like one outfit or something that I think you may not be able to access unless you link your PSN account. So that's something also to take note of, just in case you're wondering. Not every single outfit is going to be accessible unless you do so. But I think it's only like one outfit anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal in my opinion, especially considering the fact that this DLC is adding in 25 new costumes, which is a lot. But it looks really good, and I don't know. Let me know your own thoughts about like everything down in the comments below, and let me know if you're deterred by the de novo or anything that has to deal with like the PSN, or maybe you're not able to access it in your country or stuff like that. Let's talk about these things. Fill me on some stuff that like I may not be aware of when it comes to all of these different like things that again maybe deterrents for your purchase. But at the same time, if you are wanting to see the game on PC, if you're wanting any sort of like a little bit of like in-depth look at the game that maybe help decide whether or not you're going to pick up the game on PC, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I will have footage up here as well. And if you just want to see like the story playthrough and everything, I've been going through the game on my PS5 Pro. So I'm trying to have that playlist up for anybody that wants to join me while I'm live streaming as well. You can find me over here on YouTube, and I'll be streaming all of that in 4K using the 4K Pro Max mode enabled with HFR, which is the high frame rate mode, which is also enabled on the PS5 Pro. So we're trying to get the game to look as best as we can, right? And then when it releases on PC, unfortunately, I don't have one of the latest generations of cards, so I won't be able to take advantage of like, what is it, the AI frame generation and stuff like that, because I've only got like a 2080 Ti. So be forewarned, I'm going to be a little bit limited in my specs for what I'm uploading, but at the same time, I still want to see how it plays and what it looks like on PC. And I'm still rambling, but at the same time, I really love this trailer. I think it looks fantastic. I'm very excited for June 11th. That is going to do it for the reaction, however. So again, if you guys wouldn't mind giving the video a thumbs up, it helps very much. And subscribe to the channel. More Stellar Blade, God's Victory NIKKE content. That is going to do it for me. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace.